All right, so we're live. So should we
No.
start with prayer?
Yes. Anybody wish to pray?
I'll pray.
I can.
Oh.
I can do it. Bethany, I can't hear you very well.
Oh, sorry. I don't know where my mic is on this desktop. I'll try and do that. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're just really quiet.
Yes.
Am I praying?
Go ahead. Yeah, sure, you can.
Our Father in heaven, we thank you for this day. We thank you for your blessings that we're able to be together as a statistics group. Pray that will help us to remember the things that we've been studying and be able to help each other and do well for the rest of our course. God's name we pray for this in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. All right, do you want to guide us through, Missy, or you do a good job of it, so.
Oh, well, thanks. There's a whole lot of reading for these questions, so I'm just going to say a number and you can say the answer.
Okay.
We can skip to number 2. That was
Okay.
really... So, which of the following is quantitative?
I put A.
So did I.
I put A.
Perfect. Number 3, whole lot of words, and I put C. Am I wrong?
I put A.
I got C too.
You got B?
You put B. Josh, did you get D?
What did you put, Josh?
I put C.
C? Okay.
C is in cat.
How confident are you in that?
For number 3?
Yeah.
Well, it's not an experiment because they didn't do anything to the prices of the cereal. Like they didn't do anything to change the cereal prices, or to have an effect on the price. They were just looking to see. So I put C.
It wouldn't be A or B because they're not manipulating anything. So what it has to do, or what I understand about it, is for C, that after they rolled the dice and started with the box, they just did their simple random sample from there. And so they weren't really, it's not that they didn't really have control over the cereals, it's just the ones that they selected. What they didn't have is the control over the price.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, so I'm just going to put in my notes that an experiment has to be able to manipulate something, and if it's an observational study, it doesn't manipulate anything. Is that?
Uh-huh. Pretty much what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And then we have a gender and age experiment poll thing. Number 4, when the error is corrected, what will happen to the sample median?
I put C.
I put D.
I put D.
Or 2, because like even though you expect to have them all in that same range, like you can't know for sure without knowing the full data set.
Well, I did, in one of the hangouts I did with Brother Milner, we actually went over this, and he said, like I have written in my notes, I mean, I could be wrong, but let's see, it says, office hour, outliers affect the mean but not the median in any situation. So the mean would change, but the median never would.
All right.
But
Oh no, it's asking about the median. Maybe before it was asking about the mean, and I just had the mean in my head. I don't know. The median stays the same, right? For,
But we don't know where 21 lies in that 18 to 25 year range. Because median is the middle number.
yes.
I don't know. I think I need all 100 numbers to determine that one.
okay.
So we'll do number 5.
Okay.
Let's see, the 68, 95, 99.7 rule. Which, let's see, approximately what percentage of students will complete the exam in under 50 minutes? This one I was so very confused on. And my final answer ended up being 2.28%. So what's everyone else's?
Mine was 0.05.
I put 2.5
That's what I think is.
yeah, it was 50 is two standard. No, it's not within the first standard deviation, but it's the second standard deviation. So that's the 95%. 95% are going to be within between 50 and 90 minutes. And so if they're below it, then that's half of what's left over of the 90.
Oh, right. Okay.
So 5 divided by 2 is 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't touch it.
Okay. And number 6, find the 35th percentile of the LSAT scores and use the applet. Use the applet.
Shh, guys.
I got 146.8.
That's what I got.
Okay, so did I.
Good. Well,
Good, because I read use the applet and I went, oh, my answer might be wrong. Okay, number 7. Suppose the sample means sample size for the study is n equals 2. What would be the shape of the distribution of the sample means? Any thoughts?
but I don't know.
I put B, but I'm not 100% sure.
I put D, that we cannot determine.
If I remember correctly, when we learned about this, they said if it didn't matter what the distribution was on the first one, it always ended up being a normal distribution, but I'm not 100% sure about that one.
I think it's normal if the sample size is given. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a... There's some tricky questions here.
Yeah. What did you have, Shannon, for 7?
What did you say?
What did you have for 7?
I put D.
All right.
What did you put, Bethany?
I put A. But I don't know.
Well, I was leaning towards A, but I went, well, and I ended up with D. So.
And
Okay.
actually, through my notes just so you know. So I had for that one that I had a question about with the median and what will happen to the sample median. I had on my notes outliers affect the mean but not the median. Right after me, under it, it says median is an actual number, so you have to have all the data. I didn't read that part. So good.
So we need all the data.
Yes, for that one, that one is right.
So number 4 is D.
Yes. But I don't know about number 7, so I'm still looking at that one.
I really wish we had a hard copy of the book. Not that I wanted to pay money for another book, but it's easier to flip through.
Yes, I agree. Okay. Should we move on, or do we still want to wrap our brain around number 7? Because we all kind of have different answers.
Well, I feel like we should take a vote.
Just 2 of them. Can it even be a graph?
Yeah, well, if they only have 2 samples, then it would just make a line. It won't even make a,
Yeah. That's what I would think.
you can't do a bell curve. I don't know. Okay. We'll just skip that one and pretend it doesn't exist. Number 8. Simple random sample of n equals 20. This is for gas tanks. And find the z-score. Round to the nearest 3 decimal places. Okay, I put 2.236.
Yay, that's what I got.
I got a negative 2.236.
That's the negative.
Negative.
I
I think that's from swapping your sample mean with the true mean.
Eight 8550 minus 8544, then that would make it with the top.
Yes. Did you get the same answer, Shannon?
Yeah.
Positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. So,
How are you guys doing that one?
We did the 8.
Hello?
85.
Can anybody hear me?
yes, we can hear you, Annette. So for that one, we did z equals x bar minus mu over sigma, or divided by sigma divided by the square root of n. And for mu, we used the 8,544 gallons. That's up top. And where was it? And then the 8,550 gallons is the X bar.
What I did was 8544 minus the 8550.
Yeah, ours is
So you need to
flip-flop.
switch.
So you need to switch it so it's the other way around. Did Did you get that? Get it?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Annette, are you still with us? Did she leave? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, she came and left. So number 9. What is the probability that the mean capacity for the 50 tanks would be greater than 8,540 gallons?
I got 0.991.
Oh, good. I'm going, if I did it correctly, I got the same.
I didn't know how to do that one.
What was that?
I didn't know how to do that one.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
Hi, it's Annette. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Hi, Annette.
All right, so what number you want? I had to run my friend to the emergency room, so I'm here at the McDonald's across the street trying to use my phone.
Oh my gosh.
It's like crazy today. So I printed out my stuff, so just tell me what number.
We're on number 9.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, my kids were bugging me. So, number 9, Bethany, did you get your question answered? No? Okay. What was your question?
I don't know how to do that one, number 9.
So I did the same, I used the same formula as number 8 for number 9, using 50 for n instead of 20. And then I got negative 2.357, and that's my z-score. And so I plugged it into the applet and shaded, we wanted it to be greater than, so I shaded the proper section of the applet.
And you're going to change
So
your
on the
gallons
top, it
too.
was 8540 minus 8544.
8540 minus 8544. Uh-huh.
Okay. I'm going to try and get on my laptop again because
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of bad that BYU Idaho's not letting us in.
I'm able to get in now.
Are we all good with number 9?
Yeah.
Okay, number 10.
What is the answer for number 9?
0.991.
Okay.
Okay. And number 10, which of the hypotheses best describes the notion of the significance level of a hypothesis test?
A.
Dang it, I put C.
The
But I
type one
didn't
there.
look it up.
I looked it up, but again, you know.
Well, I did not. I just went, oh, this one sounds the best.
This one sounds cute. Let's see. I have probability of test 1 error equals.
Okay.
So it's A?
Yes. It is A. Number 11. Which of the following explanations best describes the correct way to interpret 95% confidence interval for this problem? And it says there could be more than one answer. which can be even more confusing. Go.
I put A and B.
Are we on number 10?
We just finished number 10. It's A.
Yes, that's right. I put D at first too, but that's for the p-value, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I put B for 11.
For 11, I put B as well.
I put A, B, and E.
Oh.
Oh.
I have A
I
and
didn't think about circling more than one answer.
I know. Why do they have? I don't like those questions where they have more than one.
I know.
Because if you miss one, then
Yeah. So yeah, okay. A, B, and C. Oh.
No, just E.
yeah, that sounds good to me too.
Okay.
Which one? A, B, and C?
Yes.
Yeah. And we'll skip to number 12. Well, not skip, but we'll skip all the words. Go to number 12. Are the requirements for the use of the confidence interval met? Explain. I put A.
I put no.
A.
Put A.
Everyone did A.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
A. Yeah.
A. Okay. Perfect. Number 13. And this one I had initially skipped because my brain didn't see the part where it says you open the data file, rates of return. Because when I print it out, it's not a different color.
Yeah.
So number 13, what's the p-value for this test?
I don't know. How did you guys? I don't even know how to do it.
I got 0.02.
I got 0.02 as well.
How did you do it though?
So you just did the one sample t-test, and the p-value for that you divide it by 2. The level
Yes.
of significance in there you divide it by 2 because it's one-sided. So it's,
Did you do it in SPSS or did you do it by hand?
I did it in SPSS. I go tell Daniel that I was not talking to him. Whatever he thinks I said yes to. Go. Okay. Are we all okay with 13?
I'm doing it again. I got a different answer. But it
What
might
did
have
you
been-
get?
I didn't do it. I just used the. For the two tails, I got 0.257. So I didn't see that it was only one-sided test.
My two tail says 0.039. So it's different.
So I just did it in my
Yes, go make a sandwich.
0.57. I got 0.129. Is that what you guys got?
I got 1.29.
Okay.
no, that's not what I got. I'll open it up again too.
Somebody has a lot going on at their home.
Oh, you know what? It's probably me. I'm at McDonald's
Oh.
by the hospital. Hold on. Let me put me.
Is your SPSS open, Bethany?
I'm trying to open it. I gotta find the data page first, so I'm looking through a lesson to find a link to the data page. Now I'm got the link open. Okay. So rates of return. It's opening up. Okay, have that open. Then I go to Analyze, Compare Means, One Sample T-Test. And, and the test value. You have to make sure you put in the test value.
Oh, yes.
0.95.
Oh.
In the means. Whatever it's called.
And so what did you put in for that test value?
It's in the
0.95.
Is it 0.95?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the two-tailed I got was 0.39.
0.039.
0.039.
Right? Okay.
You divided that, then you divide that by 2, right?
Yes.
And I got 0.195. No,
Yes.
0.039 divided by 2 is 0.019. So 0.020. Okay. Okay. Is that what
Are you good on that one, Josh?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Annette, are you still with us?
She's on mute.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she's smiling, so it's a good thing. Number 14. Should this financial economist use independent sampling or dependent sampling, and why? I put D.
Yay, so did I.
I put D.
D as in dog. I see a nod from Bethany. So it's good. And number 15. This one we're using the file direct flight costs. What is the p-value for this test? Round your answer to 3 decimal places. I got 0.096.
That's what I got.
That's what I got.
Yay!
Okay.
Good, good. 16. What is the difference in the cost of the airline tickets? Blah, blah, blah. I put A.
I put C.
So did I.
C.
You put C too? Okay.
Mm-hmm. There's insufficient evidence because the p-value is greater.
Right. So yes, I just never, those parts always confuse me.
Yeah.
I hate those questions. Number 17. Are the requirements for using the desired confidence level satisfied? I put
B.
B. Yep.
D.
C.
Okay. Number 18. Which of the following would be the most appropriate pair of hypotheses for such a test? I have A.
Me too.
A.
I have C.
Oh.
Is it because it's a difference, right?
We're looking at the paired one.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, what was helpful for a lot of these questions was doing our study with the cookies.
because when you want to find the difference, the mean differences, then your null hypothesis is the mean difference equals 0, and then the alternative is equal to, not equal to, or greater than. The alternative is greater than, less than, or not equal to. So, anyways, I think that's why it's the mean of the difference is either equal to 0 or not equal to 0.
But the U, well, okay, so one equals paired samples, right? And one is talking about independent, right? The two options that we have.
Yes.
Am I off base? Okay.
Well, one is the independent stuff, and then the other one is the difference. The differences between
Oh, right. Okay.
the two.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it could be A, right? Or it could be, I don't know. We're finding the differences. Well, okay. I guess it's A. I could go with A.
You don't have to give in to peer pressure.
It's all right. I won't pray for anybody's destruction.
So I'll tell you my birthday later.
Very important question.
Oh, just tell her.
Okay. So we think it's A.
I'm good with
Right.
A. Yeah.
I'm good with A because I think that because it's talking about if they're different, not if there's a difference between the two.
Okay.
So that's my theory in my brain.
But in 17 it says the distribution of mean differences. Oh well. Yeah. I think okay. So I think it's A then. If they're wanting to know the mean differences instead of the difference in the mean. I don't know.
You know, English is awful. Number 19. We are 95% confident that the true mean is between negative 2.346 and 8.775. Exactly what does this mean?
I got D.
D.
I put A.
I put A as well.
Uh-oh.
Annette, break the tie. What did you put?
I had A.
Maybe this is one of those things that can have more than one answer. Because they all mean the same thing. Anyway, that's what I think. Okay. We'll just go to number 20. Put whichever you feel is best. Number 20, if P equals 4 over 5, what is the smallest value of N that satisfies the requirements for a normally distributed P hat? I put 50.
50.
I put 12.5.
See, I have 12.5 for there too, but 12.5 and 50, but both of those problems need to be satisfied for it to be normally distributed.
N times 1 minus P.
Yeah. And N parentheses 1 minus P needs to be greater or equal to 10, and that's what's 50.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 50, not 12.5? All right, so I got that one wrong.
Well, yeah. Well, you did it. We just needed to do both.
You got the one, NP is greater or equal to 10. Thank you, Malia, for knocking over my phone. And that was 12.5. but for normally distributed, it needs to satisfy both of those problems. So for the second one, it's 50.
Okay.
20. Do you have anything else? No. Okay. 21. Batting average, are the conditions met so that the sample proportion p hat will be approximately normal? I put A
I put B.
for 21. B.
I wasn't sure if it was B or D.
I did B as in boy.
Okay, so okay,
Yeah. Okay.
B. Yeah.
I see that. Okay. And number 22, we're talking about a dog. The geneticist conducts her survey and calculates p hat equals 0.512. Which of the following is the most correct interpretation of this statistic?
I put
What did you
D
guys go with?
B.
as in dog.
Yes.
D is in male dog.
What did you put, Josh?
I put D.
D? Okay. Okay, we'll go with 23. Calculate the probability that fewer than 320 out of n equals 750 adults over 65 in the study suffer from one or more of the conditions under consideration. Ah, that was a mouthful. Give your answer to the 3 decimal place. I got 0.099, and I don't know if I did it properly.
I got .09.
0.099. Is that not what I said?
I did 0.093.
You got 0.093?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I didn't know how to do this one.
I used the little Excel chart thing for proportions.
Oh, okay. I found the Z-score just by hand and then plugged it into the applet.
Okay, how did you do it with that Excel sheet? You put 320 over 750?
Yes. I think.
And then they want to know.
So the one proportion, I put 320 over 750. And then for the null hypothesis, I put 0.45.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
And
But I could be completely wrong. That's just how I did it.
And the null hypothesis, you put, which one did you put?
0.45.
because it's 45% in the.
Yeah, so that might not be right.
Yeah, I got 0.099.
Okay, so yeah, in Excel that I got the 0. By hand.
Yeah, 0.099.
Okay. Well, I hope it's right.
I didn't even think of using the Excel worksheet spreadsheet.
When you did it by hand, Josh, when you did it by hand, what did you get?
Yeah.
I actually,
Okay.
I didn't even do the probability. I did the p hat instead of the probability. So I got that one completely wrong.
Okay.
Okay. Are we good to move on?
Yeah.
24. Which of the following is the p-value for your hypothesis test? What is this for?
I
24.
I got C.
B. I did too.
I put B, as in boy.
But you have to divide it in half. Or, I mean, you have to multiply it by 2 because it's the differences. That makes sense?
Okay. Okay.
Wait, I'm still trying to understand this one. Suppose you're testing. You have calculated the statistically that.
So because the null hypothesis is looking for a difference, not greater than or less than, it says under the standard normal density curve is 0.091. Well, you need to double that because you're looking at the differences, not just one or the other, and so then that's where you get C.
Got it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes. It totally does. Okay. Number 25. How many measurements must you have in order to be sure the sampling distribution of X bar is normal?
I have
put
no,
D.
you put what, Josh?
I put D.
D.
Mm-hmm.
E, as in dog.
Yes, it's a dog.
Okay. I'm good with that.
I put A.
I circled A too.
I circled A, D, and F, and thought whatever you guys get, I'll be good with any of those. So
It's looking for the confidence interval, though, for the true mean. And so that's the one that has that NP is greater than or equal to 10.
Don't all the problems want confidence intervals, though?
No, not all of them.
you know what? I think you're right, Josh.
Josh is normally right.
All right, you better be right.
So which one
Just
was
kidding,
it?
Just kidding.
Which one did you guys pick?
D as in dog.
Okay.
Because they.
Where do you want it?
I just didn't know, like, what would the probability be in that problem? Like, what? What would they? What's the probability? What are they like? Cocker spaniels? Yeah. So I didn't see a probability in that. That's why I circled the A.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm checking my
I'll have
notes.
to go back and read up on the confidence interval stuff. We'll just move on. 26. A whole bunch of numbers, men and women and anchovies. And are the requirements satisfied to perform this hypothesis test, and why? I put D.
E.
D, no.
D?
Yes, that's what I put.
I put B.
I put A.
What did you put, Josh? D?
I put B.
B is boy.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds right. B as in boy.
Well, I used the 2 sample proportion thing on the Excel, and it didn't meet both of the things.
It did not meet both of the tests.
No,
Do you know which one didn't meet both of the tests?
the women.
Oh. Give me a second.
Well, what numbers did you put on top and bottom for the Excel?
Well, for the women, the N is 56, and for X, I took because it's 84% that didn't
It's true.
like
It's
it.
D.
So 0.84 times 56 is 47 point something, and since you can't have point something of a person, I put 48. So 48 women over 48 over 56 for the women anyway. The men was different, but it didn't meet one of those.
Yeah, the N times 1 minus P, you only get 8 point something, so it's not equal to 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so glad I remembered that Excel thing.
I didn't even think about it.
How did you figure out the 48 that you put on top?
Because 84% of 56
Oh.
is the number.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay. 27. Blah, blah, blah. What's the correct alternative hypothesis for this analysis? I put D as in dog.
Is it
I
looking
put B as in boy.
I put B.
I put B as in boy.
It's not looking
I went to
for
bed at
proportion.
1.
No, you just got us the last question, my dear. So
I try to do this late at night, but I just have to wake up early and do it because I'm just ready for bed at nighttime.
Well, my kids wake up early, so if I woke up earlier than them, I would not function. Okay, so B.
we're going with B. Okay.
Yeah. I think that's what everybody else did, right?
Mm-hmm.
B,
Yeah.
Bubble Boy. 28. Weight Watchers. One of the clients was told that his residual was 5.5 pounds. What does this mean?
I put B.
I circled B with a big question mark because
Yeah.
I didn't quite know.
Same.
I chose B, but I'm not 100% sure. I can't really remember.
If 3
all
of
that
us
well.
chose it, Bethany, what did you put for 28?
I put A, but I was going back and forth between A and B for a long time. I don't know. If it's positive, like what number I couldn't remember, and I didn't look it up. Like the residual, is that the Y minus the predicted value, or is it the predicted value minus the Y?
Do you really want me to remember?
Let me look at the next. hypothesis. It was from lesson 22, right? Or was it?
Listen, I'm looking through my notes from 22. I don't know. I don't see. I'm just using. Yeah, I don't know.
Let's go with B.
All right, let's go.
That works. Then we can move on.
Okay.
Right or wrong?
That makes him feel better about himself if he lost more than he predicted.
Hey.
Okay. 29. For the study in question 28, the
Kind of sounds like
B1.
what's left over.
What?
What was that? Josh, did you say something? Okay. 29. For the study in question 28, the B1.
No, nothing. I was talking to myself.
Okay. The B1 of the regression line was 5 pounds. Interpret this statistic.
I put C, but I don't know if that's right.
I circled A. I don't know why. I just circled it.
Yeah, I put C too.
C.
I feel
I
like
put
that
C.
is, right? As one goes up, the other, you know what I mean? That's,
Yeah.
That was my reasoning behind it.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. 30. When creating a scatter plot, a residuals plot, and a QQ plot, which of the 5 assumptions about linear regressions are being checked? Check all that apply. I have C, D, and E. Anybody else?
I have D. Looking at the chart, I couldn't figure out which other ones to go with it. Okay.
Well, they were just word for word. It was the homework chart, what was it? Was our individual group stuff? One of our individual prep assignments we were supposed to make, fill in the chart. And
So you're saying, so it's C, D, and E?
C, D, and E.
The only two that aren't are the X is a fixed measured without error, and the observance are independent.
Yes.
So you're saying B, D, and E, Josh?
B, D, and E.
B, D, and E.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
it should be in there.
I had A, B, and D at first, but
I just looked at it. I just looked at the chart. And the only two that you cannot check are the X.
Oh,
Oh, the ones that are being checked.
hold on, someone's at my door. And it's just a solicitor, so I'm not getting it. Okay.
Oh, epsilon is the residuals, isn't it? Sorry, I'm writing. Okay. Are we good on 30?
What did we put? B, D, and E?
B, D, and E.
Okay.
That is from the answer key from lesson 23, preparation assignment. Number 31, we are using the direct flight cost data file. So compute the correlation between the coefficient of 14 days flight tickets compared with 90 days. Give your answer to the 3 decimals. I have 0.780.
What I got.
Yep.
What did you?
Okay.
Are we on 31?
31. Uh-huh.
So what did you guys get?
0.780.
Okay.
0.780.
That's what I got.
Okay. And number 32, create a scatter plot using the 2 variables. Which answer best describes the data illustrated in the scatter plot? I put D, that it was nonlinear. Because it looked like a megaphone to me.
I put B.
I put B.
I put B as well.
Okay. That was my second choice. Okay. 33. Filling in the missing variables in the equation of the linear regression line used to predict the price of tickets 14 days before a flight based on the price of tickets listed 90 days before the same flight. Anybody have an answer for that one?
I got BO is 115.640 and B1 is 0.627.
How did you get that?
I used we're looking for the linear regression there. So I just did the linear regression for the direct flight costs, and I put the independent variable at the 90 days and the dependent at the 14 days.
Okay, I got pretty much the same answers. For the BO, what did you get again, Josh?
115.640.
That one I did not get the same.
What did you get?
Well, I got my answer a little bit differently because I just created the line. You know, when you made your QQ plot, the scatter plot, and then you do the line and it gives you a little equation there. I just copied the equation.
Well, I got the equation too, but didn't it give you like 1.1682 or something like that?
But it was like to the exponential whatever, so you had to move the decimal point because it was 1.16 whatever, but you had to move it over. So I got 0.0116. That was
116.
That was from moving it over.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I didn't do it totally wrong. So then you got what did you get for the slope? 2 point, I erased mine and now I can't read what I wrote.
It says 0.63.
Let me go back.
You know,
Here.
trying to open that as well.
Oh, 0.63. You don't have to move your decimal for that one.
No, we didn't have to move any decimal for that one. Though I'm curious to see it the way Josh got his.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the video.
Yeah, I think so too. For quite a bit of this stuff, actually. Just watch all the videos. Bethany, did you have any answers for that one?
For number 33?
33.
Yeah, I had the same answers as 115.40 plus 0.67 equals 1.
Okay, you guys are echoing really bad. I got 15 for B naught is 15. I'm sorry. I'm echoing. 115.46. Is that what you got?
115 point what?
460.
I got 115.640.
Okay. What did you get for B1?
0.627.
Okay.
I'll have to look that up again.
Okay. Thanks, guys. Number 34. Predict the price if 9 days before a flight it was $200. So give your answer to the 1 decimal place.
Josh, would you mind muting your...
Sure.
Okay, so it looks, I did the thing and it came up with 240.98. But 1 decimal place would be 241.
That's what I got.
Okay.
That's what I got as well.
Perfect. 35. Give a 95% confidence interval for the slope regression, blah, 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 blah. Okay, here's my confidence level. 0.518, and for the upper, 0.735.
That's what I got.
Yay!
In here.
Perfect. 36. Choose the correct null and alternative hypothesis for this analysis. I put D.
That's what I
As
put.
in dog.
Same.
Okay. 37. Give the value of the test statistic and the p-value. Round your answers to the nearest decimal places. Clearly, I did not read the question properly. I do not have my test statistic written down, but my p-value is 0.
Okay, I put the p-value is close to 0 as well, and I got the test statistic, is 11.509.
That sounds familiar.
That's what I got. So.
Okay. And 38, what decision did you make based on p-value and the level of significance alpha, and thus what do you conclude? I always get these wrong, but I circled C.
That's
I
what
don't like double negatives. You got C as well?
Yep.
I got C as well.
Perfect. I wasn't too confused for that one. And then we do decide A through I for this next bunch to see which hypothesis test we're going to do. So I'll just say the number and what I got, because I'm not going to read these paragraphs. For 39, I put B. Anybody else? I'm sure somebody got it different.
I put B.
Oh,
I put B.
bonus. I like it when I'm right. 40, I put A.
A. Yeah.
Yay. 41, F. As in
F.
frog.
Yep.
I'm on a roll. 42, I put G.
G. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Did you put something different?
I put D, but I'm not.
What did you put?
Independent sample t-test. Okay. Do we need to talk about 42? Does anybody?
No, I'll just go with the majority.
Okay. Number 43. I put I.
What did you put for 42?
G, as in goat.
I put D.
D. That's what
Mhm.
Shannon put too. Okay. G or D. Gosh, okay, I'm going to have to go and look at that one again. Let's just do the last one. 43, I put I.
Same.
I put
Sounds
I
good?
as well.
Good. Does anybody want to go through these again? Not
No,
again.
I would like to go through 1 through 8, the ones I missed. Can I just see what you guys got for 1 through 8? Or I mean, not 1. I mean 2 through 8.
Yeah. Did anybody else want to go through any of the other?
Well, the only one we skipped was number 7.
Number 7.
And I need to go, and I'm the one that's in charge of the team. So.
Okay.
I'm going to be in my house. I'll put me on mute, and then when we're done, then.
Well, we already did the stuff, so Annette can go and watch it, right?
That's true.
Oh, can I watch it? Okay.
Yeah, you should be able to watch it.
The only one we skipped was number 7, Annette. So.
Yes. That one was kind of crazy.
See, yeah, because I did A. My answers were A, B, 32%, and then 6. I didn't have an answer.
What did you answer for number 7, Annette?
I put skewed right.
I think that's what Josh had too. And then what did you have, Bethany?
I had skewed right as well.
So I think Josh had normal, actually.
Oh, he had normal? Okay.
So did you guys have for 2 and 3? You both had A.
2. Okay. We'll just do it real quick.
3.
Number 2, we had A. 3. I have 3
C.
things circled here.
It's C.
C.
Mhm.
That's right.
Okay, so I missed that one.
3 is C. D. 4, we have D.
As in dog?
Dog. Yes.
That's not one too. And then 5, did you get 32?
No. 0.25.
What was that?
0.25.
Wait.
I thought it was 2.5.
%. Yeah.
Okay, so I did that wrong. I'll go back over that one.
My decimal.
Okay.
Okay, number 6, we had 146.8.
Okay. All right. Thank you, guys.
So yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, thanks everyone.
Hey.
Thank you.
Good luck on the test.
Thank you.
And then maybe we'll see you guys in another class.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.